Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a windy afternoon out at the Brassall Sports Complex, home of Ipswich Grammar, of their wonderful sporting fields, for a top-of-the-table clash between Ipswich Grammar and reigning premiers Nudgee College. Very capable-looking front row in Tamilo Murphy and Tanyelu. The captain, Jack Webber, is part of a very strong-looking back row there with Conrad Wallace and Xavier Stowers. Two of the most informed halves pairings in Kalani Thomas and Sam Walker will be working it from the hip to the outside. Dangerman, Douthit, Schoberg and King Smith. And then in the centres, Nick, Christian Kraus and Keaton Chantung.
Nudgee College in the front row with Will Jones and Harry Vella, the captain at tight head prop, the hooker Ronan Nutley. In the second row, Charlie Hayes and Daniel Mayava Tapusoa. In the back row, Jock Thompson, Mitch Larry and TT Nofawanga-Tatoa. In the halves, matched up against Sam Walker and Kalani Thomas, Finn Hearn and Rajan Pasitoa. On the wings, leading try scorer Daniel Muller and Tresman Banjo. In the centres, the powerful combination of Lastis Awakai and Isaiah Ulia, rounding out the team at fullback, Athan Waia.
Nudgee! Walker! 1, 2, 3! Here comes the ball! Let's go, Webber! Let's go, Webber! Let's go,
We are away, round 4. Ipswich Rugby, Ipswich Grammar hosting Nudgee College. Heavyweights dueling it out. Now Nudgee College inside their own 22. Looking for that exit. Anthony Wire there getting his touch on. Hearn fires it to Pasitoa in the pocket. Doesn't find vacant turf. Now Walker shoots through the line. Thomas looks to go himself. Thomas slips away from the defenders, but he gets wrapped up by Mayava Tapusoa. Ipswich Grammar driving their way up. There's Stowers. Stowers goes hard. Stowers has got Stone on the inside, and he's just short. Thomas goes across. Walker looks for space. They eventually get him down. Ipswich Grammar. Oh, ball's been lost. Nudgee regather. That's a penalty, Nick Darbanese. Thomas had enough. Throws it out. Walker fires out one ball. King Smith. Darts away from traffic. King Smith goes through. King Smith's over. First try of the match. Seamus King Smith. And the crowd has rightly so erupted. Never in doubt, King Smith. Thomas throws it in, he's not wasting any time. Fires it out to Walker. Walker looks for the spiral bomb there, and it's taken wonderfully by Daniel Muller. Now Nudgee begin their first attacking set. They're in the middle of the field, they're going to keep going through. Great cover defence there from Keaton Chantung. Hearn. Pasitoa in the middle, fires a long cutout pass, wind assisted. They're going to keep running it up that right-hand side. Here's some dangerous running from Nudgee up the right-hand side, and ball has been scrambled up and picked up by Ipswich Grammar there, but they're going to dial it back. Great attacking position. Hearn throws it in. That scrum's not going anywhere. Here, Pasitoa. Short ball. Hits Ulia, who gets sent back in return by Kraus. Now around the corner, running on. Nofawanga-Tatoa. Hearn reads what's in front of him. There's a nice line from Lowry. Nudgee keeping it close, keeping it personal, picking and driving. Oh, and they're through. Nudgee College. A big try there. Going to front row, Will Jones. Oh, he's gone heavy to the left. And the correction was made very well. And Nudgee now leveling it out. 7 points all here in the 10th minute of play.
Oh,
and
a great steal.
Stolen. Jock Thompson's done very well up top. Hearn. They're going to work it into the middle now. Here's one of the danger men, Banjo. But they shut him down quickly. They've done their homework. Big run there. Nafonga, Tatoa. Big matchup between him and Xavier Stowers today. The number 8s. Going to be in a big arm wrestle. Once again, there's Thompson. Working it in with the centres. Pasatoa goes to the right. They're going to keep moving. This looks good. Muller's pulling away. He's got some speed. Darts back. Stays in the field of play. Hearn. Hayes passes it out through the back door. Forwards all trying their hand. Playing it safe, playing it calm. Here's the first try scorer for Nudgee, Jones, who will get about 23 metres out from the try line. Now round the corner, Hayes short, offload to Nutley. Another solid run there from Nofunga Toto. Pasatoa throws it onto the boot. Oh, and it's been knocked forward into the hands. Now Schulberg, now the counter from Ipswich Grammar. Is Tanielu. Crowd rises when he touches. Oh, Walker. Lost his footing there. Nearly got around Finn Hearn. Ipswich Grammar taking their time. There's a good run from Stowers again. Both number 8s been heavily involved so far in the opening 13 minutes of the match. Stone now. Oh, and the ball's been lost forward from Thomas. And they hit Weber up the front. Now, Walker offloads. More of a close, more intimate line there, up close to him. Ipswich Grammar. RG breathing over it. Walker kicks it in the midst of so much traffic, but it's taken spectacularly out the back by Tresman Banjo. Now he's got some space to work. Banjo, he nearly got the death bubbles there, Nick.
Oh, and a turnover.
Now Ipswich Grammar making sure work. Harsent goes in. No half.
No.
Oh. That's a real shame there for Ipswich Grammar. They just fell asleep at the wheel for a split second and Nudgee jumped in. Now, Ipswich Grammar. Good line there, piercing through was Chan Tung.
Oh, and a desperate attack from Lassasaukai.
Now, Thomas trying to find some give around the side. Here they go. Harson gets the ball off. King Smith, who's already grabbed one today, but he's lost that one forward. It's picked up by Nudgee. Hearn. Since Stone was trying to rip that off him.
No problem with that. Come back for the knock on.
They're going to bring it back. Walker puts it down. Tresman Banjo's way of the field. Now they're going to link up once more. Banjo is linking up with Wyatt. Oh, and he's going to keep holding on to that one. Goes into contact. Hearn fires it out to the captain, Harry Vella.
Patience now imperative.
Pasatoa tests the defensive line. Fleeting footwork from Thompson now. Thompson still going. They can't get him down. Gets the offload. Muller, right-hand side. That was pretty.
Oh, that was pretty. And Muller takes his place back on top of the try-scoring table, tied with Seamus King-Smith with a special effort down that right wing.
Takes over. punches it low and hard.
The knuckleball.
The knuckle puck. Very good, Dale. Good reference. I appreciate that. Now, here we go. Nudgee. Fresh to score. Now Hayes will work it up the middle, just under the 40. Hearn fires it across. Oh, here we go. This could be on. Little switch play underneath to find Tresman Banjo. Here we go. We're seeing some electric play from Nudgee College. Thompson gives the offload to Pasatoa. Pasatoa bumps of Kraus before finding a few more metres across the advantage line. Nudgee College digging deep. They're going to push to the right-hand side. Pulling out the Toa there. Pasatoa. Pasatoa goes through. Great running line by the number 10. Oh, great hands, holds on to it.
And he's thumped by Ben Murphy for his efforts.
But they have retained possession. Now they're going to look to go across the field. This is Slick going through. Wire goes through. Oh, shrugs off one defender. He's inside 22. Hearn gives it to Jones. Jones rumbles his way to 10 metres out. Hearn fires across. Pasatoa sees daylight, but then the defence shut it up. Hearn looking for an option. Finds Wire back in the inside. He'll take it up into traffic.
Advantage over.
Advantage is over. Going through. It was Lowry. Nudgee probing, looking for that in, but Ipswich Grammar are keeping them locked at 10 metres out. The fleeting feed of Thompson. Can he make a difference? To the left, Hayes. Hayes straight into traffic.
And Nudgee College making Ipswich work so hard in defence right now.
Oh, the show and go from Awakai. Awakai's looking dangerous. Awakai just short. Now Nudgee picking and driving. It's their bread and butter. They're looking. Still short. Toa there. Rolling through. Nudgee trying to increase the speed of the pick and drive to see if that can get him over the line. They're diving into these pick and drives like they're hitting the 50-metre pool at Jeep Swimming Champs, Nick.
22 off feet.
Well, he's definitely a player that the Ipswich Grammar, they're going to have to commit more defensively too. Oh, and that's a lot of movements across the deck.
No. Penalty.
And I think he's gotten pulled up for it.
Goalie.
3 dummies and then Stone up the front, but it's been lost and Scramble defence has picked it up. Good work there by Ronan Nutley. There's Lowry. Hearn. Hayes floats one out dangerously to Awakai, who manages to still get around some defenders. Pasatoa gets hit.
That's a great tackle as well. Christian Kraus, take a bow.
Now, Nudgee, 23 metres out. In the lead, 12 points to 7, as the first half dwindles on the clock. Penalty going against Ipswich Grammar, players offside. Here's Will Jones. Hearn keeps working it out. Great offloads, but it's been lost, and they'll bring it back for the offside penalty.
Well, it got a bit exciting there, didn't it?
It's taken well up the top there by Thompson. Driving more. They're pushing through. It's at the back. They're going to keep going. Diving down is Ronan Nutley, and he'll get a try off the back of some crisp set-piece action inside 22. Will he need it? Oh, and look at that left to right up in the air. Read very well. And it's a great line-out take there from Thompson. And once more they call upon the driving Maul. Ipswich Grammar, they're going to commit a little bit more this time, but that thing is charging straight and true inside of the train tracks, and it's fallen in on itself, but they're going to get a penalty advantage. Good line there from Muller.
I think Nudgee might have found their weapon.
Now down the right-hand side, Passatoa is looking dangerous. He's got Muller on the right, on the left. He's got his good mate and halfback in Finn Hearn. Hearn goes down. The forwards jumping in for halfback duties. Thompson fires it out once more. Awakai once more. Wow. Oh, and Banjo gets... Wow.
Mitchell Harsent in front of the Ipswich Grammar grandstand drops the hammer.
And now the quick restart, Walker. So much confidence here. He has run into a sea of blue and white stripes. Now they're going to keep going down that left-hand side. Here's a man we haven't seen. Douther Schoberg's going on the left hand. Throws it on to the right. They're going to run onto it. Chantung is there. Loose ball. Chantung's got it. Chantung is there.
Can you believe what you're seeing? What champagne rugby from Ipswich Grammar. It's going to come back.
Winner, chicken dinner. That was very nice from Kalani Thomas. Bends it like Beckham with the wind.
And that's the halftime break. What a timely score from Ipswich Grammar.
And we're away, Passatoa getting the restart. Nudgee College will feel a bit of burn from that one. We talked about this booming wind coming in over the main cameras here from the west. Thomas throws it in. Oh, and that scrum breaks down. Ipswich Grammar will retain possession. Kalani Thomas will get himself out. He'll hand it over to the forwards and ask them to have a bit of a rumble up the middle. Stowers from the back. Ipswich Grammar look to the left. There's a good line from Penquick. Walker gives a good ball there to King Smith. King Smith slices through some defenders. Middle of the field. Back to Penquick. Here we go. Tamilo gets over the 22. Big smile on Kalani Thomas's face. Penquit again, his third carry in about 60 seconds. And Ipswich Grammar will lose that one there. A big turnover going Nudgee's way. They throw it in. Thomas at the back. Here's Walker. Walker throws the inside ball to a darting Krause. Walker gets himself back into possession, finds Webber, the captain. Working it to the right. Here is Stowers. Thomas is... Kalani Thomas there, Nick. He is rallying the troops and he's moving that ball really well in the Nudgee side of the field. They definitely have each other's number here this afternoon, Nick, and they're trying to press the other teams where they know it can hurt. Now Stowers, quick ball off to Thomas. Thomas gets another offload. There we go. Now, Ipswich Grammar outside the 22. They're going to keep working it to the short side. Another good fend and run from Krause. He stays in the field of play. Thomas. Walker offloads. Here goes Penquit. Penquit, another good run from the second rower.
Roll! 3 off! 3!
Velo is hunting for the turnover. Walker, oh, Walker hits heavy traffic. Tamilo now.
Tackle!
Big cutout pass floating out wide. Krause gives it once more. Danger here. Douther Schoberg throws it onto the foot, but Nudgee have regathered well with Tresman Banjo.
Not for long, it's a tour. Hit well by Conrad Wallace.
Here's Lowry.
On the ball.
Moving out to the middle. Oh, that's a good show and go from Thompson. Thompson, the dancing second rower. He'll lose it in the contact though.
The knock-on's going to go against Ipswich.
Now to the left-hand side, Passatoa. Gets the ball out once more. This is good. Running away, Wire gets the offload here. On that left hand, boom! Hammer time!
Kalani Thomas. Boomfa.
Laid waste. Jasmine Banjo.
What a shot.
The boys
He's
have,
going to come back, but jeez.
the boys are back. Nudgee. Jones. Jones nearly gets past his opposite into Muller. Ball spits out the back. Oh, and it's been scrambled and picked up very well by Dylan Stone. Oh, we hold the phone.
We saw some set-piece skullduggery from Nudgee a few moments before, and it's again. Ben Murphy.
Murphy. Ipswich Grammar. Eager to close that gap. Oh, good hands there from Thomas. Holds on to it. Thomas offloads. Here's Chantung. Chantung's charging towards the line. Pops the ball up. They keep it alive. Walker plays it safe. Short ball there to Pinkwood. Oh, but the ball's been lost.
And how about this footy?
A lot of rugby being played between 22s in the second half.
Do you reckon they've got an off switch?
I don't know, they don't like taking breaks, but here they go. And we're finally getting a line out on the western side, Nick Darvanese. Big pressure here. Good opportunity. Oh, and that one goes straight through.
Threads the needle.
Jock Thompson takes another good line out. A lot of bodies on that. Here's Ulia. Now, working the right. Pasatoa gives the offload. Here we go. Danger. Awakai slicing through. Bumps off Walker. But Kalani Thomas makes another good tackle. Hearn to the left. Show and go from big man Hayes. Thompson fires out a very crisp ball to Ulia. Here's Jones. Employing some great leg drive. Oh, and Pasatoa puts the ball into space there for Nufuanga Tatoa.
And Nudgee building up the phases now.
Oh, Pasatoa goes himself, gets past Murphy. Lowry. Tired bodies out there. And Nudgee now 10 metres out. Best field position they've had in the second half. And that is a massive turnover. And it's one of the front rowers, Romeo Kanielu. Stop him. They kept him counterbalanced. They kept him in the fight. So great work there by the front
And not
row.
easy at 195 centimetres tall.
No. Vela.
Well, I suspect Jock Thompson might have had something to do with that line out.
Ulia now, ball in hand. He's going down the left wing. He's popped out of 2 tackles. But they'll bring him down. All right. Nufuanga Tatoa there is next. Vela.
Good shot, Stowers.
Tatoa looks to the left. Wire goes through. Wire looks for the offload to Banjo. Banjo's through. Big try there. And we just see those sensational offloads under contact. It's undoing the Ipswich Grammar defence. Walker throws the grubber restart. Right there to Astus Awakai. Pasatoa takes the line. Rajan Pasatoa's through. There's the offload. Back to Banjo. Banjo's free. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson against Walk. Oh, and Thompson throws a pretty good attempt there at the offload. Walker. Oh, great cover defense there Right, Muller shut the door on Ipswich Grammar. Walker heaving it off the right. All he'll find is Banjo. Now Banjo shooting through. Banjo throws the rock through to his old mate, Jock Thompson. Hearn in the middle. Vella. They're going to keep working.
Oh, there's space.
Ravonga Tatoa goes through. They've got more room. Muller throws the dummy. Muller jukes and drives his way over the line. Daniel Muller. Little piece of individual excellence there over on the left-hand side of the field.
And Ipswich now.
Good take there from Muller. Oh, long place back for Hearn. Look to the left. They'll go through Jones. Now, Nudgee. Trying to make something happen. They'll find Alakai. Alakai goes through. Oh, and the crowd got a little bit too excited on that one.
Doesn't last as Alakai, just have a wonderful ability to break through that line. Acceleration, power, he's got a lot of weapons.
Jones. Asatoa. There on the left-hand side. Nudgee patiently taking their time. Thompson gives the offload. Here's Muller. Hayes. They're going to keep going on the left. Thompson gets the offload back to Muller. Muller busts through a couple of defenders.
Nudgee searching for that knockout blow now.
Oh, and there's a great run. Vella. Now, Nudgee to the right. Here they go. Here's some speed. Here's some space. Good line from Athenwire. They're going to keep going. Pasatoa on the right. Pasatoa is through. Pasatoa gives it off to Muller, and Muller goes through. And that is his third of the day. Daniel Muller, take a bow. Nutley. Oh, loose ball out the back. It's a foot race. Ravonga Tatoa will get there first. Oh, and running through the line there as Muller goes through, gets the offload back to Muller, who gives a great ball to Wire, and Wire goes through. Try time to Nudgee College.
Well, Ipswich Grammar now will have to hand BBC their first loss of the season. Some more drama.
Should be easy, right? Now back to the action. Walker.
Zylia, boom.
Down at Schoberg. Gets shut down. Ipswich Grammar now getting a quick penalty in front. Quick tap and go from Thomas. He's going to give it out to Stowers. Stowers gets another offload. Murphy, can the hooker go all the way? No, but he'll stay in the field of play. Oh, and that is very cheeky. Kalani Thomas walks the tightrope and gets a great try in front of the home crowd in the left-hand corner. Here's the restart from Pasatoa. He puts ice on that one. Whoa, and a great take up high. Now Thomas pulls it out from the back. Passes to himself.
When you can't trust your teammates, what else do you do?
Daniello gets hit hard there.
Kalani Thomas wants to do it himself.
Now, here they go.
No.
Thomas is trying to find an option left and right. But they've gone out.
Keaton Chan-Tung.
He's had a big game, Chan-Tung. Hasn't seen too much of him in the second half. But
well, he had that ankle injury early in the half, and he's trying to jog it off. He's been quiet, but he hasn't let the injury derail his match.
Get out of it.
Walker cuts out wide. They're going to keep moving. This could be good here. Douther Schoberg.
Good tackle as well.
Oh, the ball's been recovered by Athenwire.
Like Robert Marper's come on in that jersey 25 for Nudgee College. Great little tackle on Malik Dothert Schoberg.
Just over a minute remaining here in the second half, and Nudgee will walk away from this game as the victors, but Rajan Pasatoa hammers it down that left-hand side of the field.
And how about this never say die attitude from Nudgee College? Haven't let their foot off the throat once.
And Jock Thompson has had another brilliant game. And they can work it through the hands. Banjo shows, goes, offloads. Enough long at the top. And goes to left, finds the captain, Harry Vella. Now Jones.
Scored a try earlier in the match. His first of the season, that was.
Now Nudgee working across, says Thompson. Pasatoa now, Pasatoa. Now Nudgee. They want to finish with a try at full time, crack 40. Can they do it? They're going to keep driving their way through. Jones again. Long at the toe now. Nudgee. Looks like Hearn's going to let the forwards try pick it up. No, he's not. To the left he goes. Pasatoa was looking for Thompson. Ipswich Gamma have got the ball and the knock-on advantage. Now Walker. Walker trying to get his way through. Whoa, Walker floats one off. It's gone the wrong way. And that will be full time. And Nudgee College have finally gotten a great win that puts them back into a premiership contention position.
I think Rashan Pasatoa really started to exert himself on this match, and that's really what started to turn the tide, I think. Just the ability to get straighten up, flatten up his attack, and then create space on the wings because of that directness through the middle of the field. And we saw Daniel Muller 3 tries, Tresman Banjo, Athan Waia 1 each, and probably a try assist each as well from memory.
Nudgee in the winner's circle, 39 points to 19 over Ipswich Grammar.